Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about clutter and why it's important to address this issue. Clutter is supposed to have an impact on anxiety and depression. Now, what is clutter? We would like to discuss. We keep on buying things, new things, any amount of new things whenever we go out, or now as the lockdown is there, we are buying it online. Now, so many things are being coming. So, what do you do with all the things? the the stuff keeps coming inside, and the houses are the same size. Do we need to purge out certain things? Do we need to throw something? Do we need to donate? So that is what, with all these things, the things gets disorganized in the house, and this leads to clutter. Clutter has been defined as a disorganized way of things, so we need to put it. But the amount of things we are buying is also has to be regulated, because we just can't keep buying online buying just because it is cheap, it is beautiful, and we would like to possess it. Now we need to see why clutter has to be addressed seriously. Clutter, it has been studied by different universities have studied and found out there is a direct impact of clutter with anxiety and depression. Women have had a high cortisol levels if they were found to be living in a clutterful environment. So they need to stress. Now, how do we do this clutter? What do we do with the remedies? The problem is, first we have to address the issue, and we have to acknowledge that we do have clutter. And clutter is not just one day you sit down and it goes off. No, you have been collecting things and for a long time, so it will not go in one day or a half an hour workout working in that direction. It will go very slowly, because the amount it took you to collect so much of clutter, it will take. So how do we do about daily, every day? You just keep a timer of 15 minutes and try to remove things from a drawer, a cupboard, or whatever, or bookshelf. Only, you just have to concentrate only on that area and remove the not needed things there. Now you can, what do you do with these three not needed things? The not needed things could either be thrown, or you don't need it right now because that purpose has been finished, or you just might need it. If you might need it at that particular time, you just make a small note and keep it in a tray or a box so that you can check it up later. Now another thing is, what do you do with the clothes? The clothes is the most large amount of things on which we purchase, and spend money on it. So we keep on buying things, but the old ones keep inside. Maybe you might have had the particular dress which you bought before the lockdown, which you have not worn it, and right now you are not going to wear it because it's out of fashion or something. Then you don't need to keep it. You might give it to donate it to somebody, or your friend, or somebody whom you think would use it or who might need it. Another thing is decor item. Now the decor items is something which we all love to buy, but only thing is we just keep keeping it in some place or hanging it or whatever it is there. It might be chipped. Maybe the decor on the wall is a very old decor. It might have lost its original colors, and other things, like as you might have a painting which might have lost, or my ridges might have become very stale in color. Either remove it, either redo it, or if you do not want it, or you might have something else nicer or more beautiful to put, just put it that. And the old one, you can always keep it. For instance, some people do not remove a particular thing because it is sentimental, because it has given to some person who is no more. For that matter, you should only know whether that particular thing is serving its purpose. Just because it is a sentimental thing, you can just take a pic of it and keep it, and the memories only live in hearts, not in a particular thing just because it has faded its color, it has lost its luster, and it doesn't serve any purpose, and it's still hanging in the wall of your house. Now, why do we need to purge all these items? Why? Because according to the Zen study, all the things, articles in our house, any amount, whatever things we are having, they all have energies. The dress, the decor item, and anything which is there kept in your house has a particular energy. So if it is not used, if it has lost its luster, if it lost its color, faded, anything, please remove it. It'll be similarly, you can do a declutter of your kitchen items. You don't need to have a set of 9 knives. You don't need to have a set of 5 to 6 dinner sets at this times, which is not at all needed. Maybe you just can see whether what has faded, whether it has chipped, or whether it has something more, because the next time you go out, you might see another beautiful dinner set which you would like to purchase. And what about all these dinner sets lying in the house? So please remove all that. Try to donate it to somebody who might need it. Some of your friends, you just can ask them if they need it, or to any person, you can just put it in your group. Somebody might need it for some, or for an old age home, or for anything. These dinner sets are needed and can be used by anybody. So please do. Another thing is the electronic items. We are having a lot. A phone doesn't work, we go and buy another phone. The old phone is still lying there. So what do we do with it? You have to remove sensibly all the e-waste. Otherwise, it's going to create a lot of havoc in the environment. Please dispose of your electronic waste. Why? Because electronic waste always has a kind of an aspect of a negative aspect. It is supposed to create a lot of problems in relationships. It has been found that you have to remove all those non-working items immediately out of the house. Another thing which I would like to say here is the clutter is something, if you possess minimum things, you will be more happier. Why? Because you don't need to every day dust everything, see to it where it's placed. And another thing is, in this process, you will become so sensible not to do impulsive shopping. Why? Because impulsive shopping leads to overcrowding in the house, and our house's sizes are fixed. The things keep coming. So I would be still thinking that why don't you just start small? Why don't you all agree to donate some things? Maybe the painting, maybe that clock which is not working, and you just thought that maybe it's the next time you go out and buy the battery. Please remove all those things. You're not going frequently outside. So I suggest, please do start in the path of minimalism, because it is really very good experience and people have benefited it immensely. They have found a calmness in their mind in this very fast world. They have found peace. They can have a lot of time of their own. They have a lot of me time, because they don't have to think about dusting all those things which they have, all those various things which they keep buying. The lesser amount of things, it has been found, will bring more peace and happiness to a human being than more possession. Possessions do not give you happiness. So please do not try to join the path of minimalism. Thank you.